Okay, I'm going to explain how we connect the sensor and actuator to the Raspberry Pi. And this is the water sensor we use as a sensor, and the actuator we use LED. So because water sensor only transmits analog signal, and we want digital signal, so we use a analog to digital converter. Yes, this one. And we connect the LED lights to the GPIO ports, so we can use the code to control the LED lights.
Okay, let's look at the code. So those are for sensors, and this is for the light. And we initialize some of the signals, and then we switch on, switch off. And this read ADC, basically it's calculating the number of the water flow. Then let's look at in the main. So when it detects a value between 0 and 400, then it switch off the light. So if it's larger than 400, then it switch on the light. Okay, let's see how it actually works. So once we put the sensor in the water, then the light switches on. So when it leaves the water, it switches off. So let's look at this. So when it doesn't sense water, it says it is raindrop, which means it has a little water. But when I put it into the cup, then it shows the water level.
So, okay, I'm going to explain how we connect the sensor and actuator to the Raspberry Pi. Okay, this time the sensor is the ultrasonic distance sensor, and we connect the echo and trig to the GPIO, so we can manipulate and transmit signal. And the actuator, we choose the fan, and we connect to the GPIO, so we can program it to run the fan.
So we simply look at the code. So these are indexed for the transducer, the ultrasonic one. Then the pin is for switching on the fan. So basically you're still using the switches on, switch off light function, but it also works on the fan. So this part, it calculates the transmission time for sound. Then we calculate the distance through the time by multiplying this number. So once we get the distance, and we can, based on distance, we print out wow so close or this is so far, and to see what and to turn on or turn off the fan. So let's look how it works. So see when you get close to it, and the fan starts to work. So you put your hands off, and the fan stops. So let's look at this. So when I get close to it, it says, wow, so close. Wait. And then put my hands off, and it's gonna say, this is fine. That's it.